What if everything you thought you knew about winter sports powerhouses was about to change forever? Because on a freezing night under the lights of Milano Cortina, history didn't just happen, it shattered expectations. Australia, a country better known for beaches than blizzards, just pulled off something almost nobody saw coming. And by the end of this story, you'll understand why this moment isn't just a win, it's a warning to the world. This is the night dual moguls changed forever. It didn't start here. It started years earlier, far from Olympic crowds, far from global attention, on isolated slopes where the odds were already stacked against them. Australia has never been the first name that comes to mind in winter sports. No deep-rooted legacy, no massive pipeline of snow athletes, just a handful of determined competitors training harder because they had to. And that's where the story gets interesting, because when you don't have tradition, you build hunger. Dual moguls is brutal, fast, chaotic, unforgiving. Two athletes racing side by side, launching off jumps, hitting technical turns at insane speeds, all while being judged on precision, style, and control. One mistake, and it's over. So how did Australia rise in a discipline dominated by powerhouses like the United States and Canada?
The answer isn't simple. Behind the scenes, there were years of quiet rebuilding. Athletes refining technique, embracing risk, pushing boundaries in training that most fans never see. But even then, nobody expected this. As the women's final approached in Milano Cortina, tension filled the air. The favorites were clear, the narrative already written. Australia wasn't supposed to own this stage, but something felt different. From the very first run, there was a shift, sharper turns, cleaner landings, a confidence that didn't look like an underdog anymore. It looked like control. Round after round, the pressure built. Competitors fell, margins tightened. Every jump carried the weight of expectation. And then came the moment that changed everything. Australia versus the world. Side by side, skis slicing through the course, both athletes pushing beyond limits, not just competing, but rewriting what was possible. The final run wasn't just about speed, it was about nerve. Who would hold their line? Who would risk more? Who would break under pressure? And then, it happened. Australia crossed the line, and for a split second, time froze. Because what came next, no one could ignore. Gold. Not just one, but a historic dual moguls gold that sent shockwaves across the entire sport. Think about that. A nation with limited snow infrastructure standing at the very top of one of the most technical freestyle events in the Olympics. So what does this really mean? Is this a one-time miracle or the beginning of a new era? Because when underdogs win like this, it forces everyone to rethink everything. Fans erupted, social media exploded, analysts scrambled to explain what they had just witnessed. But beyond the headlines, there's a deeper story. This wasn't luck. This was years of invisible work finally seen. And maybe that's what makes it so powerful. Because how many athletes around the world are grinding right now, waiting for their moment? How many underdogs are closer than we think? And here's the real question. If Australia can do this in dual moguls, what's stopping them from doing it again? Or better yet, who's next? Because history doesn't repeat itself, it evolves. And tonight, we watched evolution in real time. So what do you think? Was this the greatest upset in recent Winter Olympic history, or just the beginning of Australia's dominance on the snow? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. And if you felt the energy of this moment, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Celeb World Insight, because the next story might be even bigger than this one.